It's time. Beyonce has released 2 songs from Act 2 of her 3-act project, starting with Renaissance. Now we're in Act 2, which does not have a title yet, but we know it's country themed. It comes out March 29th. The opening track is called Texas Hold'em, which I just reacted to in a separate video, so make sure you guys go check that out. And now track 2, I think it's track 2, is called 16 Carriages, and we're about to listen. I'm very excited. I can't believe we're here. I said this in my other video, but I'm literally like, Beyonce is my #1. I don't play about her. I love her down. I saw her multiple times on the Renaissance tour. I watch it every single day. I listen to the live album. Like, I just love my girl. I ride for her. So I know this is going to be good. This cover art is sickening. I cannot stop staring at it. It looks like we have a visual to this, but I don't trust her, so I'm not even gonna get excited, but it looks like we have a visual. Yeah, I don't know what this is gonna be giving except for country. I'm excited. I want a little bit like trap vibes. Like, I want kind of like hood be a little bit more. So let's see if she's on here. Okay, here we go. Pressing play, 16 Carriages. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes long. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but it's me later, and I just wanted to come in here and say that I had no idea what the meaning behind the song was during my first listen. So that's why I'm in different clothes right now. I really don't want you to miss my genuine reaction to hearing some of these lines when I understand it, because I just was not catching on. So I might cut from my first reaction to my second, so just bear with me, but you'll see what I mean. It'll make sense. Okay, here we go. I'm reading the lyrics on my iPad. We got lyrics too.
16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road of the tears I fight. 16 carriages.
That's so weird. It looks like I'm crying, but I'm getting sick and I feel like crap. So literally, there's a tear dropping down my eyes. So I'm not crying because of the song, I'm crying because my allergies are so bad.
16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride. 15, the innocence was gone astray. Had to leave my home at an early age. I saw mama praying, I saw daddy grind. All the tender problems had to leave behind.
Wow. So you can really hear like the pain in her voice when she's saying, had to leave my home at an early age. I saw my mama praying. I saw daddy grind. All my tender problems had to leave behind. Like, she had to get right to work. Like, she didn't have time to like live her life, and she saw the pain and the things that her family went through, and she had to just keep it pushing. Let's run it back. So pretty.
16 carriages driving away while
I already like this one better than Texas Hold'em.
Had to leave my home at an early age. I saw mama praying.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like a concept, like if it's like not a real thing that's happening in her life. I'm trying to understand the lyrics. What's that called again? Like whenever artists are singing about not their life, like they're just kind of like Folklore and Evermore, I think, from Taylor Swift. Is that what this is giving?
It's been umpteen summers and I'm not in my bed on the back of the bus in a bunk with the band.
This is what I was wanting.
Underpaid and overwhelmed.
Oh my gosh, I love that. She incorporated like a bit of her into it, and she's like rapping on a country song. Like what? That was fire.
I might cook clean but still won't fall. Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. Underpaid and overwhelmed.
Wow.
I might cook clean.
Okay, so she said, it's been umpteenth summers and not in my bed, on the back of the bus in a bunk with the band. Going so hard, gotta choose myself, underpaid and overwhelmed. I might cook clean but still won't fall, still working on my life, you know, only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. So, of course she has to be a strong black woman and just keep it pushing even though she's really struggling deep down. So that's hard to hear. I'm starting to get why people are saying this is a very vulnerable song, and I'm starting to fall in love with it.
16.
Whoa, that got low.
Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. 16 carriages driving away.
I feel so dumb. I do not know what this song means. I am trying so hard to understand the lyrics. I don't know what she's talking about, y'all. 16 carriages riding away into the summer sunset on a holy night. What? I'm a little bit confused.
Watch them ride with my fears
I want to hear the acapella.
Watch the ride with my fears away to the sunset on a holy night on a long back road on the tears I find.
Oh my god, I love that part. I'm a big vocal nerd. Like the vocals are always gonna do it.
$16 working all day, ain't got time to waste. I got art to make, I got love to create on this holy night. They won't dim my light. All these years I fight. Spent 38 summers in a my bed on the back of the bus and the bumper of the bed. Going so hard now.
38 summers. So I think she wrote this 4 years ago. Maybe this is about her. I don't know. Wow, okay, so in the pre-chorus, the first time, it sounded a little bit different from the pre-chorus the second time. The first pre-chorus, she was talking about when she was younger, and then the second pre-chorus, she's talking about now that she's older. It says, it's been 13 summers and I'm not in my bed, on the back of the bus with a bunk in a band. In the first pre-chorus, she was talking about when she was young, like Destiny's Child. Now she's saying, it's been 38 summers, which by the way, this means she wrote this 4 years ago. But wow, so she like updated it and still she's having the same struggles. But now she has kids that she has to miss, like she has even more to lose. Wow.
Still working on my life, you know. Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. 16 years, driving away with my watch.
I was expecting her to come out with like a radio hit, like a fun, upbeat song, so I'm really shook that this is very soft, very chill. Oh my gosh.
16 years, driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away to the sunset on a holy night on a long back road. All these tears I
That vocal in the very, very back. Did you hear it?
the innocence was gone astray. Had to take it home at an early age. I saw mama crying, I saw daddy lying. Had to say.
What's given thank you next? If you know, you know. She said, 15, the innocence was gone astray. Had to take care of home at an early age. I saw mama crying, I saw daddy lying. So basically she's saying, I think, daddy cheated on mama. Beyonce had to step up and be the caretaker because her mom was going through it. Many divorced families understand what that means. So, wow. I want to hear this in the car.
Leave my fears behind. Like I say, it's the last thing I do. You'll remember me. Cause we got something to prove.
You have nothing to prove, girl. Nothing.
On the highway to truth. Still see our faces when you close your eyes.
Wow. I'm so happy I listened again. 10, 10, 10.
Still see our faces when you close your eyes.
Dreamy. This is a country album.
Watch them ride with my dreams away.
Oh my gosh. I keep saying it, but I cannot believe she's dropping a country album. Beyonce is doing a country album. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a beautiful song. Kind of like I said in my last video, I'm not a country fan. So for what it is, even though it's not my favorite genre, I think it's a beautiful song. I'm not super like excited and freaking out about it, but I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna keep listening. I'm gonna go to my car and listen because it always hits different in the car, but it's beautiful. The harmonies and the background vocals and all just like the vocal stacks, all that stuff is beautiful, top tier. I can't wait to like pick it apart and find more. I'm sure there's so much stuff that I like missed. I'm excited for this project. It's not what I was expecting. It's honestly not even really what I was hoping for because country isn't my genre, but I'm still just as excited. And these first two songs are beautiful. I'm gonna keep listening and keep falling in love with them more and more. I already know it. But if you haven't seen my first reaction to Texas Hold'em, make sure you go check that out. I will be reacting to the album as well, so make sure you tune in for that. Renaissance is over, finally. I just can't believe we're here. And that Verizon commercial was so good. I know that cost a lot of money to make, you know, I'm sure she made a lot of money on that too. Wow, I really just listened to the first 2 songs from Act 2. I wonder what it's gonna be called. I guess there's 16 tracks, so I'm excited. I do hope she has different vibes on the album. I hope there's more upbeat, like normal Beyonce songs too, if that makes sense. I trust the vision, I trust the process, and I'm excited for March 29th. So if you like this video, subscribe, like, comment what you thought about the song, because I'm curious. I was just very confused the first time. I did not understand the meaning, but then I went on Twitter and I did a little research and I saw that the song is about like her having to leave her home early as a child and start working super early in her life and just feeling like she was overworked and just some of her struggles. And now I'm like, oh, okay, this is making sense, because at first I was like, I don't know, it's cute. I couldn't even tell if it was about her, if she was just writing a song in general, just like about life and not her specifically. And people online kept saying like this is her most vulnerable song, like this is her best song yet, and I was so confused, and now I'm starting to get it.